Just quickly, bro, I want to mention that I do one-on-one coaching. I want to help you become that young man I know you can be and that you want to be. I will be your accountability partner. I will coach you and we'll have weekly calls. Message me on Instagram or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier and we'll start working together. Let's get to the video now. I'm going to teach you about something in this video, bro, that really isn't taught enough. It's actually not taught at all. You're probably going to think I'm a little kooky, crazy, and the advice I give is actually, it's not going to work. That's not the way to go about it. Truth is, I'm a young man just like you. The same battles that you've gone through and, the same demons that you fight and the same shit going on in your life, I've gone through it too. If not, I've even gone through it a lot worse, bro. Many of you boys know my story. So, I want you to realize that what I'm saying, I know will work because it's worked for me. The world that we're living in now does not set us up as men to win. It doesn't. I mean, really think about it. We're led on a path of least resistance to choose the easy option. Quick dopamine, acting the fool, faking it, and it's a joke. It's the biggest joke of them all. I honestly mean that. How we're being taught, raised by the school system, by our families, by social media, is a joke. And what's accepted, what's tolerated in today's society is genuinely stripping us of that fire, that raw inside of us as men. It is. We're taught, and I was always taught this, whether it was in church, which I am still to this day very religious, if it was from my family, if it was from school, university, we're always taught to be hopeful, right? We're always taught, just have hope, have faith. And truth is, I do believe, that having faith and having hope is good, but it's not good when you're doing jack shit amount of work. It's the honest truth. You're not going to achieve anything in this life without, being vigorous and working with every fiber of your body 24/7, 365, falling asleep on your desk type of stuff. It's the honest truth, but we're taught, okay, well, look, you can go to the gym once or twice a week and hope and wish that your body, is that of a Greek god in 6 months' time because you can do it with that amount of work. You can make millions of dollars with 25 minutes a day working on your business. As long as you hope. Hope, 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 hope. You can have all the girls in the world, or you can have that dream girl knocking on your door by just hoping and wishing. That's what school taught me. And that's the biggest joke of them all. Because nothing in this world comes without hard work. The way that I built my body, the way I bought my investment property, the way I built my mind and changed my whole life and achieved all the things that I achieved wasn't through hope. It was through work. And work allowed me to feel hopeful that what I am doing will work. And I'm going to lay this out for you in a way that, it's going to sound strange. I think the best mental model for all of us men to have is actually counterproductive to, what we're all being taught. It's a complete opposite. And it's something that will make you think I'm even going back on my word, but just listen to me for a sec. If you started to walk through your life asking yourself this question, and it was always in the back of your mind, and this lingering thought just never left, what do you think that this would do? I'm going to ask you this. What if it doesn't work? And I'm sure a few of you boys, your stomach started to, churn a little bit. What if it doesn't work? What if the work that you're doing today is not going to allow your dreams, goals, desires to come true? What is that going to do for you? For our generation, because we've grown up in a generation of weak, docile, submissive, emotional men, boys, guys, most of us will give up. We quit. We'll go back to fapping. We'll go back to wasting time. Going back to doing nothing. But the truth is, for the real men like you, bro, and like myself, this question can be your beacon of light in life to get you what you want. Because see, what most of us are doing now is running and performing through our life with hope. Hope it's going to work out. Hope I'll feel motivated. Hope this will go right. Hope this, and that. And it is bullshit. But what if I told you that if you flip your mindset and you tell yourself in a way that this will stress you out, you will feel anxious. You will feel this churn in your stomach. Like, why would I take this advice? There's less peace. If I told you every day that you should start telling yourself, what if it doesn't work out? For the real men like us, what that's going to do is make you go harder. And I'm going to break this open to you now. Because how does it make you go harder? The truth is, in this world, we have driving forces. And a lot of our most powerful forces actually come from fear. Fear that it doesn't work out, stress, anxiety. Think about when you're most powerful, bro. It's when you're angry, when you're stressed, when you're trying to figure out, how do I do this? And we've all been in situations like that. And this is what this mindset will start to do for you. And then I'm going to give you some advice at the end, which will tie this all together. Listen to this, right, bro? If you start to go through your life, what if it doesn't work? What if the relationship you're in, or with your family, or the government, or everything that you're hopeful for to work doesn't work? What is that going to do? The number one thing, and I've seen this in my own self, and this is a very key component to traditional masculinity and being the best man possible, is that it will develop you to become self-reliant. And this is what we're starting to lack in our generation, reliance on ourselves. Because I will tell you, man to man, this world, a lot of people will flake. A lot of things won't work out. The friends that your ride or dies will slowly fither. They'll get relationships. They'll turn on you. They'll stab you in the back. Your family won't follow through. Things will happen. Money problems will arise. This and that. And if you start to go through your life with, well, what if it doesn't work? Okay, I'm putting in an hour worth of work. That ain't enough. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work? If you start going through life with this mindset, this will start to make you more driven and more reliant on yourself to have more of an output in your day-to-day work. See, when you start to realize that, okay, with the work ethic that I'm putting in, the gym sessions I'm getting in per week, the deep work amount that I'm putting in per day on my business, the amount of girls that I'm approaching for a week, this is not enough, and you now need to not rely on your family, not rely on society, not rely on your girlfriend, but rely on yourself to start producing more work, more results. That will give you what you want in this world. Because I would tell you that I couldn't rely on anyone. My whole life, to this day, 27 years old, I do not have a single person that I rely on. And I have 20 students that I coach, that rely on me, and I rely on myself to make sure that I do the best amount of personal work to help them. And that has transcended me to new levels of my life that, well, I can't tell you that you can get here unless you start to rely on yourself. So the coaching that I give the young guys is to eventually help them become men that can rely on themselves. And with the mentality behind, well, if you're working hard today, but if it doesn't work out because you actually think you're working hard, but you're actually not, that should drive you to work harder if you really do know that the work ethic that you're working with today will not actually amount to the goals and dreams that you want. So you need to be self-reliant so that you go harder in the future. This is the big thing. So having that mindset will start to make you self-reliant. The next thing, and this is a big thing. Sorry for all my texts running out, bro. I've got 4, 5 of them lying around. I don't know which one works, so let's see. But the next point is hunger. And this is what we're losing. We're not hungry when you're winning, or when you start to see a little bit of progress. We're not. When that bicep vein comes down, or that first dollar hits your account, it does make it a little less harder to work, but that hunger can start to fizzle out, right? When you start to see some form of success, a lot of the time that drive inside you starts to dissipate. It disappears because, well, you're starting to see the results. So you can take your foot off the pedal, you can slow down, and that's bullshit. So when I sign a new client, or when I have a good month on my business, or I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and same thing for you. If you have a new client that you sign, or your business started generating X amount, or you're starting to see the bicep vein pop out, you need to tell yourself that, okay, well, hold on. What if this still, how I'm working, it's not going to work out? That will continue to keep that hunger behind you. You got to realize that in this world, it is the tenacious, hungry, driven men that are running from a point of reference of, I need to go harder, I must have more, I need to win because this might not work out. They're the men that win because they're coming from a place of almost scarcity, almost so much fear that, okay, what I'm doing might not work out. I need to work 24 hours, 365 every day. It sounds savage, but that keeps that hunger, that flame, that desire for you for more results. It makes it just right in front of you. It fills up your stomach, your energy, your aura. So you have to tell yourself day by day, okay, look, this ain't gonna work out. I need to work harder. I need to continue to build my hunger, to have it inside me, radiate through me so I permeate through the world. And that only comes from that mindset of like, oh, I'm not working hard enough. What if it doesn't work out? Which allows you to work harder. The next point, and why you should have this mental model, is that it prepares you for every scenario of life, right? So I'll lay it out for this. It prepares you. We are without a doubt going to fail. You're going to be handed more failures than you are going to have wins. It's the honest truth. If you look at anyone that you look up to, they have got a resume of failures that prepared them for the win. Genuinely think about that, bro. Everyone that you look up to, they've probably got more failures than wins, but the wins are what you know about. The wins is what highlighted. The wins is what you see. Well, when you start to go through life, okay, well, what I'm doing may not work out, that allows you to start being more diligent with every single aspect of what it is that you're chasing, going after, that you want. It prepares you for every scenario, and it gives you a drive that allows you to think, okay, well, it may not work out, so I need to be prepared for every scenario, everything that may happen. This might go wrong, this might go wrong, this might go wrong, but that allows you to cover and let you have a 360 view of your life, of your business, of your empire, of your baby that you're trying to build, get off the ground, that being you, your success, and what you want to achieve. So you have to realize that if we are not prepared, and preparedness only comes when you start to think, okay, well, I need to be the most calibrated, the most just about it right now, because, well, this could be life or death. This could be living a dead-end life, 9 to 5, couple blowjobs a year, not having any money, or this could be towards having the life that you want, every man desires. So you have to, well, if it doesn't work out, if you have that mindset, it prepares you for every scenario. And I will tell you that being prepared is you much rather be prepared than not be prepared in life. Because it's the men that aren't prepared, they're the ones that, well, they're blindsided, they're stabbed in the back. It didn't work out because they weren't, thinking that they didn't know that this could go wrong. So I always look at my life, I'm like, okay, well, if it doesn't work out, how can I make sure that I'm prepared for every scenario? And I still go back to, well, if it's not going to work out, I will work harder. I will work till I fall asleep every single day on my desk, pass out, so tired, but I'm still grinding, working hard, because now I know that I'm prepared. And now I believe in my capabilities through just realizing that I'm still so hungry, that I want what I want. It allows me to have way more progress, have achieved way more results, go harder every single day, because I'm working from this mindset. And it will develop you into the calibration of man that I know will zoom past every single person that you know in your life. Because this is what very few people are taught, yet this is the formula to prepare yourself, to stay hungry, to have that reliance on yourself that gets you what you want. The last point, and this is important, is that it allows you to have this sense of always pushing beyond your limits. Because this is big, right? Every single day, push beyond limits. Every single day, we almost cap ourselves of what we can do, right? We tell ourselves we can go to the gym, but we can only do X amount. I can only lift 225, or I can only do this, I can only do that. But when you have this mindset, if it doesn't work out, if it really may not work out with what I'm doing, it will allow you to push past your limits to what you think is achievable and doable for today's day. So every day when I hit the gym, I tell myself, well, look, this workout might not be the workout that gets me the body that I want, so I will make sure that I do extra reps, so that I know that I've put in the work, the best to my ability, that, well, the body that I want to achieve, and it's starting to work, have a look at me, bro, that I will achieve it. I think to myself, okay, well, damn, I'm not working hard enough. What I'm doing may not work out. So every day, My deep work sessions become more productive. They become more tuned. And I'm doing more work in less time by doing more work because shit's just getting done because I tell myself, okay, it may not work out, so I will go harder than yesterday. And that just keeps compounding the days after, and it just becomes this fucking tidal wave of just you pushing past barriers, limits that you thought that you couldn't get past. So this is the big thing. Because every day we cap ourselves. I can do this. I can only do this. I can only do this. I can only do this. But hey, it might not work out. So what you need to tell yourself, I need to go harder because what I'm trying to achieve may not work out. And you need to tell yourself that I need to now push past my limits. I will do that extra web. I will do those extra minutes. I will do that extra run. I will do that extra cold approach. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. I will do it because, well, it may not work out. So what I want you to understand with this mindset, bro, that I'm trying to give you, being hopeful is one thing, but also working from a sense of fear, urgency, panic, and sounds crazy, because who wants to live this way? That will push you past any limitation, any type of problem that may arise. You'll be able to figure it out, push past it, work past it, because you're working from a place it may not work out. You will have more attention to your effort when you start saying, well, it may not work out, it may not fucking work. And then, if you're hungry enough, if you're driven enough, if you genuinely do want it, you will start to work harder with the advice that I've given you. So every day I tell myself, oh, it may not work out. I may not achieve what I want. I may not have the people that I think will help me. This may go wrong, this may go wrong, this may go wrong. And all I say to myself is, well, I need to work harder. And I don't stop. I don't stop to watch a movie, to doom scroll, sit there jerking off. Because, well, in my mind, I'm not even working hard enough. I'm working fucking hard. So this is a mindset, bro, that I know that will develop you, transcend you, push you past, well, where you're at right now in your life. And with this, to really get you to understand, when you work like this and you finally get to a point where you didn't even know you could get to, that's when that hope kicks back in, because you can see the light at the end of the tunnel through being a bit of a madman. So you've built this character, you've built this tenacity, you've built this work ethic behind you through having this mindset of it may not work, but then as you've gone through and permeated through your goals, your dreams, your desires with that mindset, and the results start to come, that's when it's like, oh, it may work. It might take you months, years, but that's when that hope comes, and it's real hope. And then it's even when luck starts to favor you. If you want to do coaching with me one-on-one, you want to join a network of young men all pushing, or genuinely working with this mindset, message me on Instagram or go to the link in the description and sign up to the second tier, and we're going to start coaching. I will give you every single thing that I know, bro, and coach you on a daily basis to make you into the man that you want to be. Love you, bro.